Cardinal Pietro Parolin, birth and early life. Date of birth, January 17, 1950. Place of birth, Schiavon, Vicenza, Italy. Family background. Pietro Parolin was born into a farming family in the Veneto region of Italy. He was the youngest of 3 children. Education and early formation. Seminary studies. He began his studies for the priesthood at the Pontifical Regional Seminary of Veneti, Pontifical Gregorian University. He continued his ecclesiastical studies at the Pontifical Gregorian University in Rome, where he earned a degree in sacred theology. Later studies, he also obtained a degree in canon law. Priestly ordination. Date of ordination, April 27, 1980. Ordained by Bishop Giuseppe Massotti of Vicenza Vatican Diplomatic Service. Initial assignments. After his ordination, Parolin entered the Vatican Diplomatic Service in 1986. He was first posted to Nigeria and then to Mexico, where he gained extensive experience in international diplomacy. Further assignments. He served in various capacities, including at the Apostolic Nunciature in Geneva and in the Vatican Secretariat of State. Key roles: Nuncio to Nigeria, 2002-2009. Appointed Apostolic Nuncio to Nigeria, he worked on diplomatic relations in a country facing significant political and social challenges. Nuncio to Mexico, 2009-2013. His work as Apostolic Nuncio in Mexico involved navigating complex social and political landscapes. Secretary of State appointment. On October 31, 2013, Pope Francis appointed him as the Secretary of State of the Vatican City, making him the second highest official in the Vatican after the Pope. Responsibilities. In this role, Parolin is responsible for managing the Vatican's diplomatic relations and overseeing its international policy. His tenure has included significant engagement with global issues, including humanitarian efforts and interfaith dialogues. Notable achievements and contributions. Diplomatic skills. Parolin is known for his adept handling of sensitive diplomatic issues and his efforts to maintain the Vatican's global influence. Advocacy. He has been involved in advocating for peace, human rights, and social justice on the international stage. Key negotiations. His tenure has included important negotiations, such as the agreement between the Holy See and China on the appointment of bishops. Personal life and interests. Languages. Fluent in Italian, French, English, and Spanish, which aids in his diplomatic work. Interests. Known for his dedication to the mission of the Church and his commitment to fostering dialogue and understanding among different cultures and religions. Cardinal Pietro Parolin continues to play a pivotal role in shaping the Vatican's diplomatic strategies and global outreach. His career reflects a deep commitment to the Church's mission and a nuanced understanding of international relations. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Birth and early life. Date of birth, June 21, 1957. Place of birth, Manila, Philippines. Family background. Luis Antonio Tagle was born into a devout Catholic family in Manila. His father was a businessman and his mother was a homemaker. Education and early formation. Elementary and secondary education. He completed his early education in Manila. Seminary studies. Tagle began his seminary studies at the Ateneo de Manila University before continuing at the San Jose Seminary in Quezon City, Pontifical University of the Philippines. He earned a licentiate in sacred theology, Pontifical Gregorian University. Tagle pursued further studies in theology at the Pontifical Gregorian University in Rome, where he earned his doctorate in sacred theology. Priestly ordination. Date of ordination, February 27, 1982. Ordained by Cardinal Jaime Sin, Archbishop of Manila. Early ministry and academia. Teaching and pastoral work. After his ordination, Tagle served in various pastoral roles and as a professor of theology. He was known for his academic contribution and his engagement with the laity. Episcopal career. Bishop of Imus, 2001-2011. Appointed Bishop of Imus in 2001, Tagle was known for his dynamic pastoral approach and commitment to social justice issues. Archbishop of Manila, 2011-2019. Elevated to Archbishop of Manila in 2011, he became a prominent figure in Philippine Catholicism, focusing on issues such as poverty, corruption, and social reform. Role as Cardinal. Elevated to Cardinal. Created a Cardinal by Pope Benedict XVI on November 24, 2012. Prefect of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples. On December 8, 2019, Pope Francis appointed him as the Prefect of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples, a key role overseeing the Church's mission in regions where the Catholic faith is growing. Notable achievements and contribution. Advocacy. Tagle has been an advocate for the poor and marginalized, using his platform to speak on social justice, peace, and interfaith dialogue. Theological contributions. He is recognized for his theological scholarship and contributions to Catholic thought, particularly in the areas of evangelization and ecclesiology. Papal engagement. He has been involved in various papal initiatives and was a key figure in the preparations for the Synod on the Family and the Synod on Young People. Personal life and interests. Languages. Fluent in Filipino, English, and Italian, which facilitates his international engagements. Interests. Tagle is known for his pastoral care and commitment to promoting the gospel message through social justice and interreligious dialogue. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle continues to influence the global Catholic Church through his leadership at the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples and his dedication to addressing contemporary issues facing the Church and society. Cardinal Robert Serra. Birth and early life. Date of birth: June 15, 1945. Place of birth: Uras, Guinea. Family background. Robert Serra was born into a traditional Catholic family in a small village in Guinea. His early life was shaped by the cultural and social dynamics of West Africa. Education and early formation. Seminary studies. Serra began his seminary studies at the Major Seminary of Ngoya in Guinea and continued his formation in Rome at the Pontifical Gregorian University. Further studies. He obtained a degree in sacred theology and later studied canon law. Priestly ordination. Date of ordination: July 3, 1969. Ordained by Cardinal Lino Zanini, Archbishop of Conakry. Episcopal career. Archbishop of Conakry, 1979 to 2001. Appointed Archbishop of Conakry, Guinea, in 1979, Serra was known for his dedication to pastoral care and his efforts to strengthen the Catholic Church in Guinea during a period of political and social upheaval. President of the Pontifical Council, Cor Unum, 2001-2010. In 2001, he was appointed President of the Pontifical Council, Cor Unum, which coordinates the Church's charitable activities. During this time, he was involved in various humanitarian efforts and worked on promoting the Church's social teachings. Role as Cardinal. Created Cardinal. Appointed Cardinal by Pope Benedict XVI on November 20, 2010. Prefect of the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments, 2014-2021. On November 23, 2014, he was appointed Prefect of the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Discipline of the Sacraments. In this role, he was responsible for overseeing liturgical matters and the Church's sacramental practices. Notable achievements and contributions. Liturgical reforms. Serra was influential in advocating for the traditional liturgical practices of the Church and promoting the importance of reverent and solemn worship. Publications. He is an accomplished author, known for his books on spirituality and liturgy, including God or Nothing and The Power of Silence, which reflect his theological and spiritual insights. Advocacy. Throughout his career, Sarah has been an outspoken advocate for religious freedom, traditional Catholic teachings, and the sanctity of life. Personal life and interests. Languages. Fluent in French, Italian, and English, which facilitated his international work within the Church.